Menteri Luar Negeri Belanda, David van Weel, mengapresiasi peran pemerintah Indonesia dalam mengupayakan perdamaian Palestina-Israel. Hal ini disampaikan David saat melakukan pertemuan bilateral dengan Menteri Luar Negeri Republik Indonesia, Sugiono di Gedung Pancasila, Jakarta Pusat pada Kamis, 9 Oktober 2025. Ia mengatakan telah membahas secara mendalam terkait rencana perdamaian di Gaza, Palestina, khususnya terkait proposal damai yang diajukan Presiden Amerika Serikat Donald Trump. Proposal yang sebagian disepakati oleh Hamas dan Israel, David optimis perdamaian di kawasan Timur Tengah bisa segera tercapai. David juga mengatakan dalam pembicaraan dengan Menlu Sugiono, ada beberapa penegasan terkait upaya menghapus kekerasan di wilayah-wilayah konflik di dunia. Sedangkan Menlu Sugiono menambahkan Belanda dan Indonesia dalam langkah yang sama untuk isu Palestina dan Israel, yakni memperjuangkan solusi dua negara.
Excellency, Indonesia sees the Netherlands as a trusted partner. We share long history together, and what we learn from the past will also be, as you mentioned, very good foundation on how to create a better future for both of our countries. And this partnership, we hope, will be last and endures for generations to come. I thank you.
Thank you so much, Your Excellency, Minister Sugiono, for your warm welcome and your generous hospitality. This was our first meeting, but we quickly discovered that we have more in common than just our current roles. We both have a military background, full of our careers in public service. It was a true pleasure to get to know you, and I look forward to cooperating with you for a long time in the future. And it's also meaningful for me to be here and experience Indonesia firsthand, as my first visit as Minister of Foreign Affairs to Asia is here to Indonesia, a country with, of course, there's a long, strong and dynamic relationship, rooted in history, but more importantly, defined by close cooperation in the present and a shared vision for the future. And this was underlined by President Berupaya's recent visit to the Netherlands, where he was warmly welcomed by our King and Queen. During that time of visit, following the advice from the Independent Colonial Collections Committee, as mentioned, the return of the famous Dubois collection was announced. Some 28,000 objects of invaluable historical and significant importance. I would like to express my gratitude to the Dutch committee and their Indonesian counterpart, Apresiasi, for their invaluable cooperation in making this return possible. Ladies and gentlemen, the partnership between Indonesia and the Netherlands is broad and it is growing. It includes political dialogue, economic cooperation, cultural exchange, and very strong people-to-people connection. And my visit today builds on that foundation and reflects our shared ambition to deepen our partnership in the years ahead. Indonesia is a key partner on the global stage. As the largest economy in ASEAN, a G20 member, and now a BRICS member, and a country seeking OECD membership, Indonesia brings a strong and independent voice to the international arena. In an increasingly divided, multipolar world, we greatly value Indonesia's bridge-building role and its principled support for a rules-based international order. As the Netherlands, we aim to be a stable, reliable, and predictable partner to Indonesia. Minister Sugiono and I had open and constructive discussions on a wide range of topics. We talked, as he just mentioned, about the ongoing Russian aggression in Ukraine, and we also went into depth to the devastating conflict between Israel and Hamas and the Gaza peace plan presented by President Trump in particular. The agreement that seems to have been reached by Israel and Hamas is a significant step and a historical turning point for peace and stability in the Middle East. It can put an end to 2 years of unimaginable suffering, but the full implementation of this plan is crucial. And that starts with the release of hostages, the unhindered access for humanitarian aid, and the cessation of all hostilities. I commend Indonesia for the constructive role you played in the realization of this plan, and it shows that Indonesia is a key player well beyond its own region. Throughout our conversations, we reaffirmed our shared values, human rights, international law, and multilateralism. And we also looked at how can we work together to address today's global challenges, from climate change and sustainable development to regional security and food security. Our countries are already doing a great deal together. In 2023, we gave a fresh momentum to our joint declaration